Okay, so for part two of the Lakshmi's Cupboard Bhaasvataa oil review, part one I waxed on forever about how lovely it was. In this part, I'd like to talk about maybe alternatives that you could do if you were trying to recreate this hair oil. Yes, you could do Ayurvedic herbs, but then do it in a different base oil. Like you could do it in an olive oil base. You could do it in grapeseed oil. You could do it if you're gonna go really super high end in argan oil. If you're gonna be traditional Indian, you could do it in sesame oil, right? It could be different and do it in pumpkin seed oil. So, you can always kind of do the same herbs but do them in a different oil if you want to be different. Or you could just change the kind of herbs you use, right? If you wanted to do hair growing herbs that weren't Ayurvedic, you could go with nettle, green tea, you know, gotu kola, ginkgo biloba. You could do some lavender, some rosemary. There's tons of different herbs that you can look at for hair growth. If you wanted to do strengthening, you could do seaweed and bamboo, and nettles again would help with that. Oat straw, horsetail, if you're going with like something that was more hair strengthening. If you're going for softening, you could do hibiscus, marshmallows, slippery elm. What else would be more softening? Amla is also kind of very conditioning feeling and does leave the hair feeling a little bit softer. So there's tons of angles you can take to the hair oil thing, and people will buy it. This is $16, which I think is a steal for 16 ounces. So people will be like, $16. But tons of people are buying it. I make hair oils, right? I make these things and I'm willing to buy it, right? Because people like buying things from other people. It's fun. People want to support certain things. The Ayurvedic thing is really hot now. Ayurveda is the medicine from India. And so people have discovered certain Ayurvedic herbs that have been used by Indians for centuries, millennia really, thousands and thousands of years, but now we're just becoming hip to them in the West, and probably in other countries where there's a strong Indian population. And Indian women have used these herbs forever to help their hair grow long and strong and thick and healthy. And they're known for having very healthy hair. So, I think that even though it is right now, I would not say it's a fad, I would say it's a trend, much like the natural hair thing when people, first saw it, they were like, oh, that's just a fad, it's going to go away. People are hip to this. It actually works. And because it works, it'll stick around and it'll start to become more and more common. So going into the Ayurvedic herbs before it becomes too populated. I don't really believe in too popular. I think that if you do an outstanding product, no matter how crowded your marketplace is, you will shine and people will gravitate towards you. That's my personal belief and personal experience. But so the Ayurvedic thing is pretty hot. But like I said, if you don't want to do that, you can do other things. And $16 for the 16 ounce, okay? But some of like the 4-ounce things range from $5 to about $8, depending on the base that she uses for that, or if it's multiple herbs, or if it's just a single herb, because she has lots of different kinds of oils there. And so that's also a really nice price point. If you make smaller sizes of things, you can actually have a greater profit margin. But a larger size appeals to people who are regular customers who know they're going to use this a lot. Treatment oils, people tend to use, very heavily. So for people who are using her stuff the way she recommends, like add it to your deep conditioner, or, use it as a treatment on dry or wet hair, or use it to seal your ends. If you're only using a little bit at a time, then a 4 ounce will last you. So those people are probably buying the 4 ounce. And then people who use vats of it at a time, like I do, in hair washes for like 3 different heads of hair in the house, then, you know, I want a 16 ounce. If she had a 32 ounce, I would buy that. You know, then I know that, okay, while my oils are steeping, I have this, you know, to use. So these are our different things that you can do. Hair oils are very profitable. They're very easy to make. They're very easy to tweak so that it's different from your competition, or you can do the exact same thing if you want to. You know, think about it. It's really, and the same applies to skin oils. You know, you could do, you know, oil washing your face with oil is very popular now. So you can do one where the oil is infused with herbs, and then you add a lot of different carrier oils and some essential oils to it. You have a unique product, and you only need to sell it in a like 2-ounce bottle or a 4-ounce bottle, because people don't use a lot of oil for washing their face. So yeah, there you have it. I'm going to put the link to her store, and as well as to this specific product, in the description box. I just wanted to do this before I pour the rest of this into the vat of oil that I make for myself. And yeah, there you go. Thank you so much for watching.